My name is Anita Gerber, and before I found Joy, I had taught elementary school for 6 years, and I had quit when I had my oldest, right after I had had my oldest child. So I had always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I mean, I love being a teacher, but I just wanted to be available to my kids.
By the end of my career, I was an assistant principal, and I was still sitting in meetings doodling and daydreaming about my own preschool. And I loved what I did, but I knew there was a tug telling me that there was more. I was born to be a teacher. That's my gift and calling. All I wanted was to miraculously have the confidence and knowledge to know that once and for all, I can make that dream a reality.
I was a home daycare provider that worked about 12 to 16 hours a day. I hit burnout, and that's when I found Joy. All I wanted was to earn more money with shorter hours and have more time with my family.
I started the daycare so I could be home with my husband and children, and we were working so much and so hard, I felt like I wasn't seeing either of them throughout the whole day.
I simply just wasn't the parent I wanted to be. It's not how I envisioned myself being a mother. Just stressed out, not enough patience with my children, and simply just not even spending enough time with my family in the evenings. I was just too tired.
All I wanted was to be free. Like, I could only have so much time with my family because work took over that. And it was work for everyone else's family but mine. So all I wanted was to be free of that requirement, that obligation to be everything for them, so I could be more for my very own.
All I wanted to do was teach kids.
All I wanted was for my passion to produce an income that helped supported my family.
All I wanted to do was to have my own business so I could call the shots. I could have that freedom and come and go as I wanted, teach in a way I wanted without all the restrictions of my boss over me. I was struggling with how to set up my own business, how to be my own boss. I needed help with the marketing aspect, with the technology aspect, and just even building confidence in myself, what I was capable of doing.
But it always just felt like things were tight, you know. I was always trying to find different ways to make money. Then the thought popped into my head, you should start a preschool.
I found Joy, probably like most people found Joy, through a Facebook ad in the middle of the night. I was up trying to figure out what was my next steps. How was I going to do what I desired to do, which I thought was to open a child care facility. And then I ran across this ad, start your preschool.
The first thing I was thinking was, is this possible? Is it too good to be true? When I see Joy, and she was saying that you can have it both ways. You can still work with children, you can still make professional income, and not work 12-hour days. It was just magic.
I saw Joy every day for like a year on Facebook. I was like, oh, hello. You know, God's been trying to tell you for a whole year this is where you're supposed to be. But I thought that this was finally my time to do something that I've always wanted to do, which was to own up my own preschool.
I just kept seeing this lady is all over. So I got the free book. I started the challenge and met, I swear I felt like I met a celebrity, because this lady, not only did she start her own business, but she helped so many others start their own.
And I was like, this is like an amazing opportunity. So I just like dove right in. As soon as I like went from the ad to her page, I was all in.
I thought, this is the person that I'm supposed to follow. She would be the perfect mentor. We had so many things that we aligned with. Her personality and her belief system really hit home with me.
I was so excited. This was exactly what I needed, a support system, someone to help me and guide me and mentor me.
I thought she was a genius, and I had that entrepreneurial mindset. So I was like, man, this could work. I felt so warm and fuzzy when I would think about her, because I resonated with, you know, planning your classes and how much money would that bring in, and just being able to bring your dream to reality, but also still provide for your family. And I loved her.
listening to her talk, she's so down to earth, and she breaks everything into actionable steps. Everything she teaches you is from her own experience, and I felt like I had an ally that was helping me out. It wasn't just someone that was trying to sell me something.
That one of the most inspiring things that she has given us was her.
She's believed in me, and she's believed in all of us, really, that we're capable of doing, pursuing our dreams and being our own boss and having our own business.
Her confidence in the beginning gave me my confidence, because I knew what she had done, and she's basically had done what I'm trying to do, and she did it successfully. So I trusted in her that at every step, at everything, she had an answer for everything.
She shows the good, the bad, the ugly. She prepares us in Preschool All-Stars with what the journey could look like for us.
After I joined Preschool All-Stars, I pushed the gas pedal. The ability to accelerate my goals, it was just exponential growth. I was just jumping hurdles after hurdles after hurdles. And it was because of her framework. It was a catalyst to the growth of Q&A Preschools.
After I joined Preschool All-Stars, I had so much confidence.
I found that I could do things that I didn't think I could do, and just basically helped me set up a business in such a short time that would have taken me years without her help.
I think it's the sisterhood that's formed within her group that has helped gain confidence. We are able to connect with one another, encourage each other. I think a lot of us don't necessarily have that outside of the group. Even like the way that I have dressed has been different. I think years ago I kind of used to try to hide, myself, and now I'm like, I wear the colors if I want to, I wear the shorts if I want to. It's totally unrelated to preschool, but it's just a certain air of confidence that has come with just kind of like stepping into who you are and your dreams and all of that.
Of course, it was scary, and I was really nervous because I thought, who is gonna sign up? But I just followed step by step everything she said, and then things just fell into place, and people called, and I had people come for tours, and then they would sign up, and she has taken away the fear because she outlines what to do and how to get everything set up so that you can be successful. And Joy's ideas of you can start anywhere, so we did. We started in the upstairs. I did it in my living room and kitchen, and then for the next school year, I taught in my basement for 6 years. We had found this old daycare that was for sale. We ended up purchasing the building, then we expanded and grew into that, and now I hire teachers, and we just are able to bless so many preschool families' lives as well as my teachers' lives and my life.
After I joined Preschool All-Stars, I owned my own preschool. I am my own boss. I'm realizing a dream that I've had since I was like in the 4th grade. And so it's finally coming to true fruition. Gosh, I'm almost speechless because I can't believe how far I've come.
Joy, she's helped so much. How has she not helped me? Like, I just can't even believe where I was to where we are now. We bring in 10 times how much when I started, I truly love what I do. I love the impact we make, and I love being able to bless these families' lives, these wonderful preschoolers, as well as my teachers' lives, because now I'm able to help teachers come and work part-time but make some pretty good money.
I'm able to see my kids so much more. The income has definitely increased from the paycheck that you get from the public school system. So and then I have just grown so much as a person, not only in my education, my love of education, but on the business side as well.
My life is better now because I started to have a local preschool and an online preschool, and they're both thriving in every aspect possible. My hours are so much shorter. I have more time for myself, and she taught me how to do things for the preschool but actually have a life of your own at the same time.
Within less than a week, I was switching from daycare to preschool only. that daycare was just holding me down. Like, and then when I realized I could switch and have the life that I actually want, like, I was set free. I have time throughout the day to see my husband and kids. We have days off, we have vacations, we have holidays. It's just like freedom.
We built our garage into an actual preschool classroom and invested in ourselves rather than me renting a little center. And I went to straight just preschool only, and I am so relieved. I was working like 72 hours a week. Now I'm hardly that. I can't even tell you how few of hours I feel like I'm working sometimes. And I'm able to be more present with my family and be the mom that I've really strived hard to be with my children. I'm actually remarried, and I was able to go on the most amazing honeymoon. We were in Europe for 3 weeks, and I never would have been able to do that if I was still working the 72-hour weeks that I was working before through childcare. I feel joy and I feel happy, you know, and it's pretty neat to experience.
I've achieved all the goals that I wanted. I quit my full-time government job. I get to stay home with my children and spend lots of time with them while still matching my government salary. I have the flexibility I dreamed of.
My life now, it's just a complete 180. I love what I do. I love the students. I love the families are great. I just feel like we're one big family.
I feel free to be mom. I feel free to be wife. I am learning how to be a leader, a manager of people, and I'm gaining so much more than I had ever had.
So my last takeaway about meeting Joy and Preschool All-Stars is it was a great risk to take. Many of us have started many businesses in the past that haven't always turned out the way we wanted. And it was just great to have these frameworks. It works. Many moms want to come home and spend time with their families, and we're told we can't, right? How can you make 6 figures and, you know, have a career and have the time freedom? It's not possible for us. And she shows that it is possible, and she walks you through the steps to show you how to get it, and she gives you the framework and the tools to make it happen.
I actually joined Preschool All-Stars quite some time ago, I think early January 2020. And I haven't left, because even whether the preschool is quiet, I'm not working at it or not, there's just always something that I can still gain from it. And I won't leave. I'm happy, I love the sisterhood and all of the wonderful resources she's given us.
If there was any program that I would recommend for someone who truly wanted to get a preschool up and going and do it in a way that's not going to take away from who you are and what you want to be for your family, it's this program.
If this is something that's really in your heart, something that you just wake up thinking about, then go for it. Don't let it stop you, because the only thing worse than not doing it is looking back and regretting. Don't ever feel like you're behind or you should have already started or it's too late. You're exactly where you need to be, and everything before any job, whether it was success or failure or wherever you are now, and everything before that has prepared you for where you need to be right now.
I made the ultimate decision to invest in myself more.
It was one of the best decisions of my life. Yeah, I think it's a life-changing community, truly, and it's worth it.
I just love Preschool All-Stars. It has been amazing. And I know I couldn't have done it without Joy, without the team, without my All-Stars. I appreciate you guys.